What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So everybody been asking me every now and then, all through the comments, what's the update on Chris Unbias? What's going on? Why he not locked up yet? Why he ain't in jail? Was he telling the truth? No. Y'all still got to understand this stuff takes time, man. Y'all stop being so ignorant. Stop being so foolish. Yes, it's taking longer than what people expected because you want to really see what's going on. As y'all already got all the information needed. Y'all already know the man first, middle, and last name. You type up his name, you still see all the charges there. Nothing is dead docketed. And what it's going to show you when you type up his name is that the courts is waiting for the appeal to come back of the evidence. Not all the evidence, but part of the evidence was partially thrown out as a result of them going to the tower to find out where he was at during the time of these rapes because they didn't get a search warrant for it. Okay, let me just open y'all up to what happened. So when these two women was raped, Karen and Kiera, they both was raped 24 hours within each other. So he raped them back to back. As a result of him raping the girl the first time and it was being reported, it's units. Like all polices have units. They got burglary units, they got rape units, they got homicide units, they got domestic violence unit. So for every crime it is, they have a unit for it that specialize in it, that handle those situations based upon the crime. So when Kiera was raped by him, I believe it was on the 17th. When she was raped by him on the 17th, I believe. And the rape unit came out and got all the information that she gave and everything. Then when the other lady was raped the next day, remember, they don't know each other, given the same exact description of the girl who was raped the night before, they was like, hold on, we got a serial rapist. This is the same details that the woman gave yesterday who was raped. So what they did was, they got on it. Like, hold on, we got a serial rapist here. And they actually got that in the transcript. We got a serial rapist on the loose. He just raped two women back to back under 24 hours from one another. As a result of that, they go to Kiera. Look, remember he had all her merchandise and stuff. Remember he took all her belongings. He was keeping souvenirs of these women when he raped these women. So when they went back to Kiera, like, look, man, you ain't had no number on him or none. So Kiera, like, I got the number from a friend of mine who, remember Kiera needed a ride, called her friend to ask her friend for a ride. Her friend wasn't able to give her a ride. So her friend told Kiera, like, I got a person who do Uber. I know a Uber dude who would come pick you up for the low. That's how she got Unbiased number. So when the detective came back to Kiera, asking Kiera, like, can you give us some more information? You don't remember the number by heart or nothing? Then Kiera, like, my guy gave me the number. Then she didn't know the person's number, so she went with the police. Cause you know how our phones is, like my phone right here. I only remember my number. Everybody else I know by names. I go through my phone, see the name, I click it. I don't know nobody numbers for the most part, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't neither. Y'all just know names. If I got locked up and went to jail, they'd be like, damn, you got to make a phone call. I'm like, damn, who to call? The only number I know is mine, and I got locked up with my phone. I don't know nobody damn number. So that's the same thing that happened here in this situation. So Kiera didn't know nobody information because he had took her phone. So all her information was in her phone because these phones are diaries. So what ended up happening was her and the detective and them got in the car and drove over to the friend house who gave her the number. The friend gives the detective the number because the friend had the number in her phone. So the friend had the number in her phone, gave it to the detective. The detective took the phone number And they ran the thing on it and figured out this number is belonged to T-Mobile. So they went to a T-Mobile phone place and asked them to put a ping and trace on the number. When they put a ping and trace on the number, they found out where his location was at. Then they went and go get a warrant for him because now they knew where he was located at. This is where the problem came in with the court, because Chris Unbias' lawyer was arguing it's not that he didn't do it to the women, but they way about getting the information was illegal because they were supposed to got a warrant from the judge to get a ping on a number to get the warrant. But they didn't do that. They went to T-Mobile, got a ping on a number, then got a warrant. So therefore, when the police found out his location, where he was, and got the warrant for the judge, then they came, raided the house, got the evidence up out of there, things like that. Chris' lawyer was arguing, look, that evidence that they found in the house of the rape victims should not be used because they went about things illegally to get the location to where he was at. So see, that's the thing about the law. If they can find technicalities, see, this was Chris trying to get off on. He trying to get off on a technicality. That's why when he first came out, if y'all remember when he first came out, he said, it's not what I did. They saying I did, it's what they can prove. So he was admitting self-guilt right there. He said, it's not what they charged me with, it's what they can prove. In other words, I'm not saying I didn't do it, but can they legally prove it? So, what happened is he put in like 3 motions. 2 times the motion got denied because he wanted to suppress some of the evidence that was against him. Some of the evidence of the victims that were found in his house. He wanted to suppress some of that information because they illegally got the search warrant. And then from there, he 2 of the judges denied it. Then he went up before a 3rd judge, and the 3rd judge okayed it and threw out some of the evidence. This where we at right now in his case, because they was already up to trial. They had already offered him a couple plea deals. I don't know how much time they offered him. That's why I was saying like they had to offer him 20 years or better, because he got 6 felony rapes. 6 felony rapes. And some of those charges starting out with a mandatory 10 years. Literally. So I'm like, he got 6 of them. I'm like, they definitely offered him 20 years. That's why he turned down the plea. You gotta keep in mind, the man already 50. So he figured like, hell, they offered me 20-something years. My life basically over. I might as well fight it. Me 20 years in prison and I'm already 50. I might as well fight it. Hell, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm saying at the least I know they probably offered him 20. Because again, he got 6 felony rapes and they ain't dropped none of the charges. None of them. So the 3rd judge granted part of his motion, because a lot of people like running off on he finna get off. Oh, they threw out all the evidence. No, they didn't. Because they still got the rape victims. They still got the DNA kits. They still got a lot of evidence. You know what I'm saying? And those DNA kits came back on him positive, okay? That's just more damage to give to him, okay? But the 3rd judge threw out some of the evidence that was found in the house as a result of granting the motion, because he went for 2 motions. He went to get evidence thrown out, and as a result of getting the evidence thrown out, he also pushed to have the charges dropped as a means of the evidence being thrown out. So the judge didn't grant him that. The judge denied the charges being thrown out. He slammed that down like, no, the charges stay. But however, some of the evidence that they got on you, some of it, he threw some of it out. So this made the DA and them put in an appeal. So they put it in an appeal to overturn the judge's decisions on some of the evidence that he had dismissed. like the phone hit, uh, um, and a couple more things. They not really major to the point of the case, but the DA still figured like, they still wanted to work with that. So that's where they at right now. They in the appeal process. So they waiting for the appeal to come back because he denied. He didn't take the plea they gave him, and some of the evidence against him was thrown out, but the charges still remain. So he's still in pretrial right now, and they waiting for the evidence. Not evidence. They waiting for the decision on whether or not the appeal for the evidence to be reinstated. Some of the evidence, because I know people be like, they threw out all the evidence. No. Just some of the minor evidence that was found in his house. Like the girl's souvenir, like souvenirs of the girl's property, stuff like that. Um. So even if they did that, because he figured, well, if her property wasn't there, then I don't have no attachment to her. Yes, you do, because your DNA matched. You was a positive DNA match on the woman. So that still put you there with her. So with that being said, that's where we at right now. It's in the appeal. The case is still going. They're in pre-trial right now, waiting for the appeal. He denied the plea that they offered him. So he ain't getting off the hook. The man going to prison, y'all. Y'all just gotta stop trolling, man. You know these things do take time, man. And I know we just want a conviction and we want a clear decision right now. But you already got one. You know this man is charged with rape. You know he got 6 counts of felony rape on him. You seen his victim come out accusing him, confronting him face to face. Y'all see that before the appeal thing, he was going to court every month. So y'all don't have to act ignorant like y'all don't know what's going on, man. Y'all know exactly what's going on. The man is going to prison. Make no mistake about it. He will not beat this. He is not finna beat 6 felony rapes with 4 different women saying he assaulted them. Like, come on, man. And you got an all female hearing. The judge a female, the state's attorney a female. You know the jury gonna consist of females, and the head detective in a rape case, she a female. So this dude going to trial on a rape case with a court full of all females. Like, come on. And come to find out, all these girls, you know what I'm saying? Man, they about to bury dude. They about to bury dude. He know it. So that's the update on what's going on, man. So it is what it is. Like I said, I hope the brother repent. I hope he turn to God, stop being in denial, because all that lying ain't going to help you, partner. You can lie to the world, but you can't lie to God. I hope you feel sorry about what you did. I hope you're willing to change your life. I hope you stop being so shifty and grimy, cocky and arrogant. That's your problem. That's what's going to hurt you in the long run. That pride and arrogance right there. You did something to them women, and God is going to lay you down, brother. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. You better repent. I'm telling you, you better repent and turn it around. But people don't, they too arrogant, too cocky, too prideful. That's too good for them. You need God now more than you need anybody. And you still won't turn. You still won't change. You still would rather sit here acting as though ain't nothing happened. Terrible. So, I don't know. We're going to keep you up in prayer, bro. Along with the women you also hurt and ruined for the rest of their life mentally and physically. Hopefully, man, some good can come out of this. Somebody could get it right. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some questions yours. That's the update on Unbias that y'all keep asking for. He in pre-trial right now, waiting for the waiting for the appeal to come back to have a decision on the appellate court um, overturning the decision to throw out some of the evidence. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.